Hello, lovely primary two pupils of Torchbearers Academy. How are you all doing? I trust you enjoyed the holiday. I know we've missed class activities, and we pray that the pandemic will soon be over so that we can all return to school and meet physically, alright? But I want to urge you all that we should take these online classes very seriously, even as we begin this exciting third term. So, we are beginning a new topic this term in PHE, and our first topic for this term is noise pollution. What is noise pollution? Noise pollution is the unpleasant sound in form of noise that occurs in our environment. Noise pollution is the unpleasant sound, that is sound that is not good to our hearing, that comes in form of noise that occurs around our environment. Okay? Noise pollution can be caused by different things, alright? So we'll move over to the next slide where we'll be seeing the causes of noise pollution. And number one cause we have here is vehicles. Your vehicles, I'm talking about your cars. And you'll be wondering, how can car cause noise pollution? Unnecessary blaring of horns by drivers is noise pollution. And also, if a car engine is bad, if you put the car on, the noise coming out from the car is not pleasant to the hearing. So we say it's noise pollution. The second cause here is aircraft. When we say aircraft, we're talking about your airplanes, helicopter, and your jets. All right. Now the noise coming out from the engine of this aircraft is very loud and unpleasant to the hearing too. So it's a noise pollution. The third cause here is your television. And you'll be saying, can television cause noise pollution? Yes, your television can cause noise pollution. When the volume is too loud, it causes noise pollution. That is why it's advisable when you're watching your television, you should reduce the volume of the TV. Okay? The fourth cause here is refinery. And the fifth one is radio. Your radio is also the same thing as your television. You should try as much as possible to reduce the volume of your radio when listening to it. Okay, the seventh cause here is your industrial machines. Your industrial machines, the machines used in industry to produce things. The noise is usually very loud, so it causes noise pollution. Okay, we'll move to the next slide. We have effect of noise pollution. What are the bad effects of noise pollution? The first effect here is it can lead to loss of hearing. Where there's too much noise around, it can lead to loss of hearing. And sometimes when the noise is too much directly to your ear, you find that you have partial loss of hearing. At that moment, you can't hear very clearly. The noises are usually very dim, so you can see that if the noise is too much, someone can easily lose their hearing. All right. The second effect here is prevents concentration. When there's noise around you, you will not be able to concentrate in what you are doing. For example, you have exams and you want to read for your exam. If there's noise around you, you cannot concentrate in what you're reading. You won't even understand what you are reading. Okay, and also when you're doing your assignments, you cannot concentrate too in your assignments. All right. Now the third effect here is it causes discomfort. If there's too much noise in your environment, you'll not be comfortable, and you'll now be looking for a place that is more calm where you can sit and relax. All right. So the next slide, we have control of noise pollution. How can we control noise pollution? The first control here is noise from machines should be reduced. Noise from industrial machines should be reduced, okay? The second one is switch off radio and television when not in use. Children, if you are not watching your television or you're not listening to your radio at that point, it's advisable that you switch it off to avoid noise pollution, okay? The third control here is industries and airports should be far from where people live. Industries where they produce things should be far from where people live. Also, airports where you find your planes, where you board flights and travel out, it should be far from where people live. And we have an airport in Benin, along Airport Road. If you pass through that road, you see that the airport fence, the land is very big. It's very big. This is because this is to make sure that the distance between the airport and where people live is far, so that the noise from the airport will not disturb people around. Okay, now the fourth control here is there should be law and regulations guiding the abusive use of sirens, loudspeaker, blaring of horns by vehicle. There should be law guiding the abusive use of sirens. Now, not everybody is allowed to use sirens. Now, there are certain people that are allowed to use siren. Okay, so now these laws and regulations should be placed on ground so that these people that are not allowed to use it will not abuse it. All right. Okay, loudspeaker. Some people abuse the use of loudspeaker. Loudspeaker are not meant to be used everywhere. Loudspeaker are meant to be used in certain places and for certain peculiar reasons. Okay, now some people use it abusively. Okay, so this law should make sure that people don't use it abusively. All right. Also, blaring of horns by vehicle. That is unnecessary blaring of horns by vehicles should be stopped also. All right. Now we've come to the end of today's class, and by God's grace, when we meet in our next class, we'll be discussing a new topic, which is chemical pollution. An assignment has been dropped for you in the PDF file. Please ensure you do the assignment and submit. Okay, thank you. Ensure you stay at home, wash your hands regularly, and stay safe. I love you all.